What is up, guys? We're back at it. Not a normal trading video. We are back testing today. Haven't done a video of this. First of all, physique check. Gotta always look at it. I do want to make gym content. Might make a separate channel for that. Let me know in the description. Made an Instagram. Please follow it. I'm trying to grow my following count on that. And yeah, let's get with this. So I'm trying a new strategy. It's like a supply and demand strategy. You go in the 4 hour, the 1 hour, check for the supply and demand zones, the highs and lows, right? Again, no pro. Don't like use this as any financial advice. I'm still like learning, but all right. Let's see. So let's say here, I'm gonna just use one of the rectangles. One thing I'm still learning is how big I should make the boxes. So I've been making it just based off the candles like this, right? Like that. There's another one like here. I make it about that size. Like I kind of just guesstimate. So those are the demand zones. I just want to see if I got that one right. And then yeah, like here, like boom, right? So hopefully, if I am correct, it will. Wait, you know what? Instead of making it like this, I'm just gonna mark out the high. Where is that at? Yeah, I'm gonna mark out the high. Oh, whoops. Oh, and in the last video, thank you for all the support. I was reading every single comment. I was commenting back. I got a comment on my mic. Should I get a new mic? Let me know. Let me know about the quality. Yeah, I just want to go up from here. So camera quality, mic quality. Let me know if any suggestions. So yeah, so we'll mark out that high. So hopefully it'll retest, maybe drop. We might go for a short, but let's. Oh, this is the 1 hour. Shit. All right, it's okay because there's still a confluence here where it is still on a upward trend. It's sweeping at. So let's say this was a low. This is a newer low here. I probably mentioned that in my older videos if you guys want to go check those out. So this is a low, right? This is a low. This is a low higher than this low. So that's called a higher low. So that just what's the word I'm looking for? That just confirms that this was a low, right? So once there's a new low or like a new high, so like this was a high, this is a newer high, it just confirms that that was its previous low. So as we can see here, as we can see here, there was, I don't know why I'm pointing, there was a high here. We don't want to look at the candle wicks. We want to look at where the candle closes, right? So there was a high here. As of right now, this is a high. We're gonna then just, geez, I blanked out. We're gonna let it run for a bit just to confirm. We could see if it retests into this line here, this like the highest high of the that trading day, because I usually trade New York, but I want to get into London because I feel like I'd have more versatility between both. So yeah, we're gonna just let it ride, you know. This, wow. So this is all in the 4 hour. I should have been doing the 5 minutes. So that's already a mistake. But now we know that it's dropping. So let's just keep going. Wait for our London and New York session to come up. Put this on higher speed. Right, let it keep going. Look, you see, boom. So over here, there is a supply or a demand zone, right there, right before like the sudden jump. So hopefully it'll retest, but it seems like it won't. But we're gonna see if it goes I want to try something where it's middle line. Boom. This is what I want. It's gonna show. I think this is what I want to do. If it closes above that middle line, I buy for a long, put it to 1 or 2 to 1 ratio, and see how it goes from there. But I need something that looks bright. Boom, make something like that. All right. So we're gonna wet that rod. Oh no! Did I? Oh my god! What did I click? The hell did I click? The hell? No! What did I? Jump to real time. Oh my god! I'm an idiot. Well, there we go. This is the advice you get from me. Okay, let's restart from there. Look, we're gonna do it all without explaining, right? So as we can see here, I like to just look at the day for like the trend for the day. Boom. Past couple days, it's been going up. It's been if I am not wrong, all this has been like consolidation. So I want to say it's gonna go up for the day. So we go into the 4-hour. As you can see here, in the 4-hour, it's a downtrend. It is sweeping out every low. So I'm gonna mark out the London session high, which I want to say is here, right? London session high, and then London session low. Boom. These two lines represent that. Now, let's go into the 1-hour. Boom. As we can see, those are the highs and lows from the previous. Now we want to mark our supply and demand zones. As we can see here, there's a little change here. I'm going to let it go for a bit. Boom. Sweeped out our London session highs. You know what that will mean? That means that it will probably go higher, because it sweeped out this high, it sweeped out this high. So I'm gonna see once it goes into New York session. Boom. Here's the thing about back testing. You'll feel the need to just keep clicking, which I see myself doing often, and I have to like teach myself how to recognize these patterns a little better. That's what I think. So look, boom. This is a well, right? That's a well. We're gonna see if that retests. If it retests, we're gonna do a 2-to-1 ratio. It's dropping, right? Boom. Let's go into the 5-minute. Now that it retested, actually, I don't like that. Mark this out as a support. Let's mark this one as our London high. Where is it? Boom. Now, all right. My prediction is that it's gonna be going up, right? Once it tests into here, it's gonna go back up. Boom. Right? It's gonna drop. It's gonna keep dropping, right? Boom. Now let's see. So I might have been wrong, right? But look what we notice. We notice a high and a lower high, which confirms that it possibly is going in a downtrend, right? Which signifies a possible reversal. So call me an idiot, but let's set up a 1-to-2 ratio, right? Call me an idiot, right? But now let's do sell order. I'm still trying to figure out how to do like limits on here. It's just like very weird the way the replay tester acts. So it's one band into this. Let's see. Alright, so wait, if it goes down, I might have just. Alright, I just didn't give it enough room to move, which I also need to work on. See, maybe I should have brought it up to here, you know? So we're gonna try one more time. Let's click random bar, you know. We want a fresh looking chart. Remove the drawings. Alright, here. Let's go into the day. Check out the time. And guys, if you notice I'm doing anything wrong, if you what's it called? Yeah, if you notice I'm doing anything wrong, if you have any suggestions, don't be afraid to leave a comment. You know, I'm always open to learning. I'm always here to take advice from people that know more than me, you know? That's the part of life. Always take advice from people that know more than you know? Because you never know who it's going to come from, when you're going to use it. So yeah, that's my daily advice. Boom. Alright. I am correct. I don't know why it's like so like. Alright. London session high. Kind of equaled out. So New York already touched that high in the 4 hour. I should mark out my supply and demand zones. So boom. Let's go zoom in a little. Yeah, that's our. I want to say that's our demand. I might be wrong. I don't know what I'm saying. I just know it's yeah. Alright, boom. Now let's see if there's any like big shift, because then that'll create our demand zone or supply. I don't know, bro. So if there's like a sudden drop, I'm gonna set up the candle previous. Like, look, if this, boom, right? That's confusion markets. London. All right. This candle here, before these sudden drops, it's gonna be our. I'm gonna just say demand, right? Boom. We want to match it, because I remember I saw a video on this. We want to match it with the this candle's highest wick and the lowest wick. So kind of like, it can't be like exact unless like you're perfect like that, but really just give it a good like adjustment. So now we will mark out this low here. If I am right, it should be like that. And then let's go into the 5 minute. Let's see. Boom. All right. All this. I want to say, since it swept out this high, it's going to go back up, correct? If that's the correct thinking. So let's put a target here. Let's put a 2 ratio. I like where this is laying. It's right here. Let's click a buy. Take profit so that it's at the top. Now let's just slow down our chart. Let's see. Am I stupid? Let's see. I just didn't make it long enough. It is consolidating, and it's probably gonna go. Maybe. Let's see. Just more like consolidation. Will it go up? Wow, that's nice. Yeah. And boom. That was a successful trade. I like that. I like that a lot. Was it long? Yes. But I don't know. I think that even though it was long, I did it correctly, if I am not mistaken, right? I still thugged it out. Yeah, I was a little scared when it dropped here, but there small movements lead to big things, you know. So we'll take that $680 profit. Um, the, let's mark out this high of London. I think it's here, right? Somewhere there. If it goes, hits that, and passes it, it's gonna keep going up. Let's see. All right, so it closed. Let's quick one by one now. It looks like it's gonna go down. Boom. All right. So with these highs here, we're gonna mark a again, I want to say supply zone. Right before a large candle. Boom. So it's gonna retest. Okay. Oops. Now let's see. It's gonna retest. Boom. All right. So I don't. All right. This is like where I get confused. When it goes up, right, in a pretty consistent pattern, right? So where's this brush? When it goes up like this here, I'm like, oh, it looks like it's going up, right? It's invalidating this high. This low is being invalidated by here, and so on, right? It looks like it's an uptrend because of this, right? All this. And then it starts dropping with these candles here. And I'd assume that since this, it starts dropping with this candle, right? And since I made one of my gaps here, fair value gaps here, would it be, dude, what am I talking about? I'm just getting confused. I'm confusing myself. I'm probably confusing you guys. Yeah, do not take advice from me. All right, boom. So we're still in the uptrend. This just invalidated that high, which wants me to believe that I should go for a long position, but I'm gonna wait for a reversal, which, boom. So yeah, that invalidated this low. It's gonna keep going up. Boom. Yeah. I sense this is huge. That's big, which, boom. Let's see if, so since this created a new low here, invalidates here. Let's see, if it goes lower, we're in a downtrend. No, we're still in the uptrend. Jeez. Alright, it's a new day. We're still in the uptrend. Alright, let's see. Boom. Alright, so now we're in the downtrend. There was a reversal. This was a low. Now this is a lower low. Now, even though this is going to take a while, I want to create a position. Again, 2-to-1 ratio. If I am correct, right? I'm going to mark out. No, let's try hitting it for here, you know? Wait, no. Don't listen to me, please. Let's go for a sell. Take profit. Boom. Just see my messages. Alright. I don't like. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's commit to it. I like that. I don't know how I paused it, but one thing I like to do personally, if I do notice it's going like up like crazy and I still have profit in like the books, so let's say it's here, right? but then it comes up surpassing this high, or this previous high that invalidated here, um I'll just sell. I'll take whatever profit I get, because profit's profit, right? You're not complaining that you got money. So let's just shorten this down to like 100, right? Why would we want to lose as minimal money as possible? Boom. I just liquidated. Um so we're up $1,870, right? What are we taking from this? Patience, right? Patience. Um I truly believe that if you keep backtesting like I'm doing, I've been backtesting recently like crazy, um, you will get way better, right? Again, these are all like, you could kind of spot like a perfect scenario for you to enter. And I believe if there's no good scenario for you to enter, why are you entering? That's what I'm learning from, backtesting. So in the next couple of videos in my live trading, I can't do it tomorrow because I have tutoring, and then I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna go to work. So that day is completely gone. Thursday, I will be able to. So I will record Thursday. Friday, I will be able to, maybe a little later in the day. But if anything, I'll record a backtesting video. And Saturday, I think I'm also, no, Saturdays, I'm not trading Saturdays, so it doesn't matter. Let's get back into it. And once school starts, I'm going to be posting every so often, I'll be honest, but I'll try as much as I can, at least back testing, you know? Wow. So we're still in the downtrend. And there was a reversal. So as we can see here, this high invalidated here, right? What does that show? That the market wants to go up. Common sense almost, right? So there is a demand zone here. Boom, demand zone there. It might retest here or here, so let's mark that out. Boom. And if so, it's gonna go up. So it retested here, as you can see, and it shot up. So even though this might be shooting myself in the foot, let's just set a ratio. Bottom. Boom. So yeah, let's see. Wait, you guys, this might be a little quieter, I don't know, but I don't know what I did. Boom, do I have my stop loss? No, I do not. Always have your stop losses set, right? Always have your stop losses set. It's gonna go, yeah, boom. So, I don't know what the hell I'm doing right, but let's see, replay trading. Like, off the 3 trades I've had, and you're never gonna have 100%, right? If I do 100 trades, I'm gonna lose one, you know? So, just because I have 100% doesn't mean I will ever, right? Nobody's perfect. The market does what it wants. You're not predicting. You don't know the market the way the market knows you, if that makes sense. You're fighting against the banks. You are fighting against other high capital investors. You are there by yourself, pretty much, if you really think about it. You're really by yourself this entire life, if you think about that. Take a second, just sit down, no electronics. You're by yourself this whole life, right? I understand you may have some good friends, but guess what? You guys are gonna have your own families. You guys are gonna go your own ways. One might move to Colorado. One could stay in New Jersey, and the other one, I don't know, is in Las Vegas gambling, which does not sound bad, right? Um, but yeah, you're the only one in your head up here, right? You're the only one making the decision at the end of the day. So if you're thinking about, let's just give an example, um, going to go and buy a combine to get a funded account, right? How much do you believe in yourself? How much, because it's just you, how much do you believe in yourself, in your ability to be the best at trading, right? How much do you believe in yourself to go into the gym, to go train soccer, train basketball, football, to do your studying, to read, to just better yourself in general, right? No one's telling you to do all that. You're doing it yourself and for yourself. So, if you wake up one day and you're like, oh, I don't feel like back testing, right? For the 30 minutes. If you don't feel that good that day, and you usually do it for like, let's say an hour, hour and a half, cut it down, right? Just cut the time down. You're still getting those reps in. You're still getting the repetition, but it's gonna be like less strain on you, your mind, everything like that. It's really my mentality in life. After I've hit high school, I've noticed like a lot of things change. I'm already graduating high school. I'm a senior in high school now, um, and shit changes, bro. Friends change. Friends switch up on you, which is a huge realization you gotta make, right? So when people say switch up on your day ones, hey, you might be the best friend, right? Depending on how they treat you, you gotta treat them like that back. If somebody treated me like shit, why would I just like still devote myself to them instead of move on? Again, like, you want to be here, you've got to cut yourself from here, right? You and your friends, if they're bad group of friends. If you have a good hustling mentality, like mindset with your friends, you guys, I'm not the one to make that decision. That's all on you, right? But let's say here, right? This is your friend group, this is you. You want to be here? You want to cut them off. Find, and don't be an asshole to them, of course, right? But just find people with the same mentality, same values, same, um, yeah, just same values and mentality. How do they view the world? Do they view it similar to you, or do they view it where it's like, oh, I have to smoke weed and drink alcohol to be cool? No, that's not how it works, right? So I make these videos because I have a passion for it, right? No one's telling me make these videos. I could be sitting in my room by myself trading, but I believe that my word, while it might not be the best, has a chance to impact somebody that wants to have a future, wants to be a millionaire, wants to be famous, wants to be whatever. My mom texted me. Am I coming to eat? How long is this video? 28 minutes. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it off on some good advice. Be yourself, man, because at the end of the day, it's just you. You're in the room with a bunch of people. I don't know if you hear that screaming. That's my sister. I don't know what's going on, but it's just you, right? You walk into the gym, put your headphones in, do whatever you want to do. Remove this. Let me like speak to you guys like directly. Yeah. So yeah, it's just you. Um. Yep, your family's gonna be there. I'm sure they'll support you. I'm sure your loved ones in the future, like wife, whoever, will support you. Your kids, maybe. I don't know. But if you want to be better, it's just you, bro. You're making the decisions, you're making the calls. So, Be great. Stay blessed. And yeah, bro, go back test.